Morning, guys. Today we want to analyze GBPUSD. GBPUSD is the pair that we want to analyze today. But as you can see, I haven't done anything. I want to take you through the process of how to find opportunities, especially on GBPUSD. So this is going to be a thorough investigation of this chart, or a thorough dissection of this chart. We are going to do it together so that I can show you exactly how to spot entry points or entry opportunities on GBPUSD. I will take you to my screen right now so I can easily show you how to analyze this chart. So let's go straight on the charts and see how to come about opportunities. Let's go ahead. Let's see the screen together. Cheers. All right, let's go ahead. Let's dissect the charts together. Let's dissect the charts together. First thing first is to go on a 4-hour time frame. That's where the opportunities are clearly seen on a 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame shows me what I want to see. I want to see the trend. This is the trend. I can see that, okay, from the highest point here to down to the lowest point down here, we are clearly on a downtrend. What am I clicking here? Let me just remove this. My trend line is gone. Let me bring it back. I can clearly see my trend line. Okay, this thing is a downtrend. This thing is a downtrend. Should I change the color? Let me change the color. It's fine. I'll just put dark blue, dark green. And then let me just zoom in to see if my trend line aligns. So my trend line aligns. You can clearly see that we are not going above the trend line here. We are not going above the trend line. We're just barely touching the trend line. Barely touching the trend line. That's what we want to see. We are barely touching the trend line. There's another touch here. This is a recent one. So this is our interest point. This is the recent one. Do we see any signal or any sign that the price wants to change direction? It was to shoot on the upside. Are we seeing any? Are we seeing any signal? Are we seeing anything that shows us that the chart wants to break? That's the thing. This is not a guesswork. We are not predicting things that are not there. The more likely possibility here is that the market is going to shoot on the downside. That is the more likely. Come retest and shoot on the downside until we see anything that shows us a break on the upside. That's when maybe we can start to look for buy opportunities. But for now, this is the more likely scenario to happen. We are more likely to see a sell here than a buy. So what we want to do, since we are now expecting a sell, what we want to do, we want to zoom in with a time frame, which is 1 hour time frame. On a 1 hour time frame, we want to identify a small trend line here. Small trend line, something like this. Something like this is fine. Something like this is fine. Now, this small trend line, remember, we are looking for sales. We are looking for sales. So we want to sell. We are now looking for a break of this trend line. Come for a retest. Okay, let me just use these arrows. Guys, I'm very slow. So we're looking for a break. Come for a retest, then shoot on the downside. This is what we're looking for. So we are now waiting for an opportunity. We are done. We are done. We are waiting for an opportunity like this. Let's shoot straight on the next the next pair. The next pair is gonna be Nasdaq. It's gonna be Nasdaq. It's gonna be Nasdaq. Oh, Nasdaq is so dirty, so full of things. Let me remove everything here. Let me remove everything here. Now, as you can see, now the chart is clean. We start from 4-hour time frame as always. 4-hour time frame as always. Now, what do we see? We can see that from the highest point to the lowest point, we are on a downwards trend. We are on a downwards trend. Since we're on a downwards trend, what is it that we're looking for now? We are looking for either a touch of the trend line, continuous of a trend line, a break of a trend line. But there's something else I see here which some of you guys might not see. Let me just zoom out so that you can see what I see. What I see here, I can see that there was a previous rejection here on the previous resistance. As you can see, there was a rejection here that forms sort of like a head and shoulder. This will be our shoulder, this will be our head, this will be our shoulder, or it can be this one. As you can see, it shows that here we are where we are shooting on. I've drawn so many things here. We are going on a down trend. We are going on a down trend. This thing is so annoying, but it's fine. It shows that we're going on a downtrend. Why? Because we have experienced a shoulder and the shoulder here almost at the same level. That's a strong rejection. This is why we see now currently the market is shooting on the downside. This shows because there is a two rejection points, head and shoulder. Usually they respect this kind of structures. You don't want to argue with the markets, guys. You don't want to argue with the markets. The market shows you what it wants to show you. So as you can see, this one clearly, this trend line that we drew here, yeah, it shows that it's a downward trend, and another confirmation is the head and shoulder. So we've seen a head and shoulder, we've seen a head and shoulder, but we've also seen a downward trend. We've seen a downward trend and a head and shoulder. These two, they show us that we are on a downtrend. We are on a downtrend. These two, they show us that what? We are on a downtrend. So that downtrend, for me, is a symbol of, price changing direction. Because remember, we were on a uptrend here. We're on a very, very strong uptrend. Let me just go on a daily so they can see. We're on a very, very uptrend, strong uptrend. So this is a reversal. This is a reversal. So we are now on a reversal. We want to see how far it can go. So it's all about sales on Nasdaq. It's all about sales. I'm glad I've done Nasdaq as well. I wanted to cover Nasdaq on another video, but I've done it today. It's fine. It's your benefit. You've benefited. So that's it, guys. I wanted to cover these two charts, GBPUSD, and also Nasdaq. Now, that's exactly how to analyze GBPUSD. It's a very simple pair. It's not complicated at all. There's just few steps to go about finding opportunities on it. You just have to clear your mind and, just look at what the chart is showing you. Look at what price action is trying to show you. Don't come up with things that are not there on the charts. You have to see things that are there on the charts. You cannot just think on your own without looking at the charts. Some people, they just like to, gamble. Just like to play what you call a guesswork. You can't do that when it comes to the charts. The charts needs you to analyze what you see. Use your eyes more than your mind. Use your eyes more than your mind. That's where the opportunities are. So that being said, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the video as well. See you on the next one. If you like videos like this, leave a comment down below. That's the only way I can know that you really enjoy videos like this one. So leave a comment down below, like this video as well. If this video can get to 100 likes, that would be great. That will show me that that will be a little bit of motivation for me to show you that I'm going to give you more content like this. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video. See you in the next one. Peace.